huge earthquake that rocked Japan in March caused its worst damage in the Tohoku region. This seriously affected Japan's auto industry, since many related manufacturing plants are located in the region. This is one such auto component factory situated in Miyagi Prefecture. The factory's computer room and other facilities were damaged by the earthquake. But just 1 month later, they had resumed production. The factory manufactures auto components from aluminum and other metals. The components made here are critical parts, not only for Japan's automakers, but also for major car manufacturers around the world. The strength of this company lies in its ability to design and make dies, the key tool for this type of manufacturing. Designing the dies is the most complex, time-consuming task. The goal is to ensure that metal flows through the die as fully and effectively as possible. The red color is molten aluminum. Repeated simulations refine the design until the metal fills every part of the die before it can cool and harden. When the design is complete, the die is machined to extremely precise tolerances in the company's own facility. On the production line, these dies operate with a product reject rate of less than 1%. Automakers around the world rely on the extremely high precision components produced here. Manufacturing industries rely on the National Expressway network for distribution. Many roads were destroyed by the disaster, but just 13 days later, 90% were already reopened. How could they recover so fast? When an earthquake occurs, it is detected by seismometers installed at toll gates and other locations along the expressways. This data is immediately transmitted to the Traffic Control Center. From this room, the expressways are monitored 24 hours a day. An emergency response task force was quickly set up to cope with the unprecedentedly large earthquake. First priority was to grasp the extent of the damage. Orders were sent out to traffic control units on the expressways. The entire fleet of traffic patrol vehicles began checking for damage. Within 5 hours of the earthquake, 350 heavily damaged locations had been identified. The speed and efficiency of the traffic control system allowed restoration of the expressways to begin very quickly. The first step was to make temporary repairs to the roads to ensure access for ambulances and other emergency vehicles. Next, measures were taken to stabilize the worst areas of subsidence and prevent further road collapses. Where to clear the debris? The engineers searched for available spaces alongside the highways. After obtaining the landowner's permission, earth and debris was temporarily transferred to these sites. This allowed work to begin on repairing the damaged roads. Normal highway construction begins by spreading earth on the foundation, compacting it, and repeating this process to build up several layers. The problem is that this method is very time-consuming. The engineers on the spot needed to move faster. They decided to use a method normally reserved for bridges, compacting layers of small stones instead of earth. It's more expensive, but it's safe and much faster. This was how, in just 13 days after massive earthquake damage, 800 kilometers of Japan's highway network could open again for traffic. Tohoku's expressways recovered so quickly thanks to the speedy response by the dedicated specialists who keep society's systems running, their skills and abilities refined by years of work experience.